What is up, Scorpio? Welcome to Valkyrie Tarot. This is your love and soulmate reading for the second half of January 2020. So, those of you that are constant watchers or followers of my channel, you might realize I didn't do a readings for the first half of January. It's because I had a loss in the family, and I really needed to take some time out for myself, spend some time with my family, and work through it. My energies have been all over the place, so I really wanted to make sure that I was able to come out here and give a reading that had positive energy behind it, so I can keep my head in the right space. So those of you that are, loyal to the channel, thank you for hanging in there. Thank you in advance for all of your support. And with that being said, what do you say we get to it? All right. Love and soulmate reading for Scorpio, second half of January 2020. Happy New Year, by the way. Let's hope 2020 is a hell of a lot better than 2019. Am I right? King of Cups, emotional stability, commitment, and loyalty. Star in reverse. Aquarian energy, needing to take some time to heal yourself. Try to work on spiritual growth. Kind of feeling disconnected. Ace of Swords in reverse, so a lie or a hiding of the truth. Something is not being spoken. Someone's not communicating. Oh my God. Knight of Swords. Someone's coming in with a swift message. Quickly, to the point, and then gone again. High Priestess just popped up as well. Eight of Swords in reverse, so not communicating. Sorry, Eight of Pentacles in reverse, not communicating. And then the Page of Swords. So somebody is spying on you, my dear Scorpio. But you are all up in your intuition right now. You're all up in your head. And you are going to work through it at your own pace. What do you say we get started? All right? Scorpio, this is you. Seven of Swords in reverse. Current energy. Generally, the upright, this is someone who feels lied to, or like somebody has kind of pulled the wool over their eyes, but you don't feel that way anymore. You no longer feel defeated. You no longer feel lied to. You're kind of just moving on. Your loved one, Eight of Swords in reverse. Interesting. So they may have felt this anguish, this perceived imprisonment of the mind, this stress, this anxiety, but they have worked their way out of it. They no longer feel that. Current energy between the two of you. Seven of Wands. No longer feeling defensive. No longer feeling like you need to hold your ground. Current challenge is the Page of Cups. An offer of love and or forgiveness or an apology. This is Piscean type of energy. There's a little fish in the cup. I don't know if you guys can see that. A little fish. A little fishy. Fishy, fishy. All right, the blockage behind this apology or this offer of love is the Four of Pentacles. Needing to play it close to the chest, being afraid to be open, not letting oneself be vulnerable. Past situation currently influencing you, Scorpio, is the Page of Swords in reverse. Cheeky little bastard. So either you or someone to you was spying on you, and or said something that was very immature, inappropriate, selfish. They might have spread a rumor about you, or said something about you that wasn't you. Almost like imposed a judgment upon you that really wasn't you. And let's face it, Scorp, I'm a Scorpio too. How often does that happen to us? How often do people make a judgment on us and they haven't actually taken the time to peel back the layers like Shrek and figure out who we really are. Huh. All right, past situation for your loved one. It's the Star, so this popped out in the pre-shuffle. Aquarian energy, looking for healing, trying to move forward, having some spiritual growth here, hope, faith, a renewal of oneself. It's water surrounding, even though it's Aquarian energy, so it's emotional, obviously. This can be any air sign, by the way, is Page of Swords. We got a couple sword things here, but so Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius type of energy, okay? Outcome from your point of view, Scorp, 10 of Wands. Your burden is over. Thank fucking God. Your burden that you've been carrying is over and or will be coming to a close. So you've carried your burden, you've carried your load. It's time to shrug off that sack and rest and recuperate for a while. From your loved one's point of view, we have the Hierophant in reverse. So not taking a traditional way through this, non-traditional values. It could be a stubbornness almost. So the Hierophant is usually Taurus, and instead of it being like a spiritual wisdom or traditional beliefs, it can be personal beliefs. It's a need for freedom to express oneself for who they are outside of the norm. Okay. Overall outcome? 6 of Swords. More air energy. Both of you might have air signs in your chart. So if you do, this might be for you. 6 of Swords, moving out of rough seas into calmer waters. Energy. Energy of the deck is the King of Cups. The overall emotion card. Scorpio, that is you. King of Cups is you. Stable emotions, stable promises, confident about what they want, where they want it, and who they want it from. That's the, I'm going to propose to you. I'm going to marry you someday. That's what that card is. I'm going to marry you someday. All right. What is that movie? Is that Sweet Home Alabama? Why you want to marry me anyways? So I can kiss you anytime I want. It's a good movie. I got to watch that later. All right. 7 of Swords. Well, there you go. Hierophant in reverse. So, not wanting to do things traditionally. Not being very spiritual about oneself. Maybe resisting the norm or challenging the norm or coming into oneself. Instead of following the norm, you, Scorp, are choosing to be yourself. And find balance and patience through this whole situation. Temperance is Sagittarian energy, so some of you Scorps might have be on the cusp or have Sagittarius in your chart. All right, loved one. Dun dun dun. Judgment card over here for your loved one. So whatever happens, their truth has come to them. Their karma has come back. This could also be a karmic connection between the two of you. Karma is definitely on your side, and they are learning from it. And there you go, the 7 of Swords. Oh, man, are we going to have another one of these readings? Capricorn was definitely a twin flame reading because it was mirroring each other. So 7 of Swords, 7 of Swords. So karma about you. About you, Scorp. So your loved one is having judgment, a karmic situation about you. Boy. Alright, 7 of Wands over here. Page of Cups. No longer feeling defensive because somebody wants to make an offer of love and or wants to apologize. Page of Cups. Doink doink. Page of Cups on this side. 3 of Cups. Someone wants to make an apology about a third party and or clearing up a situation about maybe hanging out with other people, hanging out with friends, or that they wandered to somebody else or thought about going to someone else. 3 of Cups isn't always cheating. Let me be really clear about that. A third party can sometimes be focusing your energy on someone that is not your loved one. Okay, so it could be being a workaholic, focusing too much on work, or it could be spending too much time with your friends or family members. And let me be honest, okay? Your friends, family, and work are all very important, but there's always balance, okay? When you are with someone, when you love someone, you need to make room in those wonderful little pockets of work, family, and friends for your loved one as well, okay? This could also be that somebody was influencing your loved one like a little gnat in their ear and putting doubt in their head about you. I actually was just talking to my best friend about this, that sometimes people have the best of intentions. It could be your best friend, it could be a parent, it could be a coworker. You've known them forever, so they give you advice. And they know you. They really know you, so you want to listen to that advice. You're like, well, I just met this other person, so obviously they know you better, but sometimes that person doesn't want you to be happy, or they're jealous of this connection you have to this other person. So they start saying things and they start putting doubt in your head because they don't want you to be happy with this other person. And before you realize it, you start believing what they're saying, that this person isn't going to work for you, that maybe they are too intense, or maybe they come from a different background, so it's not going to work. And you let these little things creep into your mind. And before you realize it, that third party has destroyed your relationship before it even started. Okay? So I'll get off my soapbox here, but that was something that I was talking to my best friend about. And, we're all guilty of it. We turn to other people for our concerns and our questions, and we don't actually talk to our partner about our concerns or questions because we don't want to hurt them. But we don't want to feel insecure or show that we're insecure. And then our insecurity comes back to bite us in the ass, right? All right. Page of Swords over here, confirmed with the Strength card. So if someone was feeling weak, someone was not feeling confident enough, someone was insecure about whatever was going on, whatever this rumor was, whatever this this hasty, this immature comment was because of a lack of confidence. It was lack of confidence because they felt like they were a choice. They felt like they were a choice. They were an option, and they didn't want to be an option. They wanted to be the choice. Not a choice, the choice. All right, the star over here. Empress in reverse. Selfish type of energy, divine feminine, can be codependent, but this is someone who's only interested about themselves and only cares about themselves. They don't care about other people. Why? Because they were looking for an even give and take. Someone was looking for an even give and take. Did that wrong. Someone was looking for an even give and take, and this person might not have felt like they were able to give it at that time because they wanted to keep everything to themselves. Outcome, from your point of view, my lovely Scorps, to confirm your 10 of Wands, is the Lover's card. Gemini energy. So choice towards a relationship again. Perhaps it's with this person. Perhaps it's not. Outcome from your loved one's point of view. Ace of Pentacles, an offer at a new beginning. Stable, committed beginning. This could also be financial security as well. Queen of Cups in reverse for the Six of Wands. So someone is still holding back their emotions. Someone is still a little shaky and wary about being vulnerable. Probably both of you, given these cards. Chariot, but you are going to move forward. There is going to be movement. This is the Cancerian card right here. It's that Page of Swords again. Someone's watching you. Someone's spying on you. And then we got the King. We got the King of Pentacles in reverse here. So there is movement. There's going to be a lack of being able to communicate how you feel. You're moving out of rough seas into calmer waters. But this overall commitment is still stalled. It's still stuck. What's really funny is he's looking at this Page of Cups, at this apology card or this offer, why is the King of Pentacles stalled? Why is the King of Pentacles stalled? Because of a Tower moment. Because of a Tower moment. All right, so the Tower moment is in reverse. So this could mean that something has happened and the other person is not willing to work through what's happening. They're not willing to face the change in their life. They're kind of like in, what's the word I'm looking for? Denial about something that's going on. But a change is going to be coming. And it will be coming soon. When it's in reverse, though, however, we see, instead of a physical transformation, we see a personal transformation within a person. So it could be that this Tower has already happened and this person is changing because of it. And that might be where this King of Pentacles is coming in, that whoever this person was before is not who they are going to be now, or vice versa. And that could be something that, if this relationship is going to work, you need to realize that who you guys were before, you don't exist anymore. This is a new relationship and you got to get to know each other for who you are now, not who you were then. Okay. All right, let's get 3 cards. What's the energy behind this relationship? This is the Spirits of Darkness and Light Oracle deck, or sorry, Divination deck. Mystic Moon, 3 cards here. First card, Spirit of the Jester, Thief, Trickster, Hustler. So there might be a playful type of energy behind it, or a player type of energy. Ooh, there's your other 2. They just fell out. Spirit of the Cross, Burden, Hardship, and Lessons. And Spirit of the Child, Innocent, Immature, and Adventurous. So, yeah. I think there's going to be some playful type of energy here. So the Spirit of the Jester isn't always bad. But you got to be careful, okay? And that might be where some of these negative cards are coming in here. Someone is still working through a burden. Someone has had a significant loss in some aspect of their life. And they're working through it. And your loved one, or whoever is on the other side of that loss, really has to be sure not to manipulate this person. Because they're very sensitive right now and they're going to be playing it real close to the chest, and they are not going to want to open their heart up, because once they open up, they are going to let everything out. So they might be trying to work through their stuff right now, which might mean that this has to wait. You know, Pentacles is huge. It's a great card to have. It means ultimate stability, especially Ace of Pentacles, but Pentacles are slow moving. They're earth energy, you know. But the key is to be innocent and adventurous. Now, that immaturity is there too, so there might still be a little bit of immaturity. We got the Page of Swords in here twice, so just be aware of that. But I think there is positivity moving forward. Can I actually get one more card? I want a positive card here. Spirit of Gaia, Earth, Mother, Earth, Family, and Creation. So, yeah, if this is going to work, if this is going to come to be, it's going to be a long time coming. There's a lot of healing that has to take place in one or both of you. Your loved one has the Star card, so they're definitely healing. All right, can I get a message from Scorpio's loved one to them? Just one card. I feel too much pressure right now. So your loved one, Scorp, just feels too much pressure right now. Maybe they don't feel like they can give you what you need. That doesn't mean that they can't. It just feels, right now, whatever they're going through, they just can't manage it right now. All right, let's get a card from Magical Spell Cards. Just a little piece of advice moving forwards. Romance. Romance, it is a sacred power. Let it come to me this hour. All right. So, an hour's a lot faster than I was predicting with the cards, but romance is coming, but But there's a lot of healing that has to take place here. A lot of healing has to take place. So my advice, Scorp, take some time to really get to know yourself, understand who you are, understand what you want in this relationship. If there was a third party and you were part of it, admit to it. If you were hurt by a third party from someone else, admit to it. You know, you're feeling kind of insecure over here because you felt like you were an option. And no one ever likes feeling like you're an option. You know, when you love someone, Scorpios, we only see them. We get tunnel vision. And maybe that was too intense for your loved one. I don't know. Only they could tell you. Scorp, as usual, love you guys. I am a Scorpio myself, so I hope this resonated with some of you. Resonated for me. Check in for your full moon readings as well, so you might actually get some extra information off of that. And until then, enjoy the rest of the Capricorn season. Enjoy the Cancerian full moon, which is all sorts of emotion, which we love as Scorpios. And I'll see y'all in February. Till then, deuces.